Hey fashionistas, this is Carlos Marrero and you are watching It's Happening Out. Stay tuned because we're going to spill the tea.
Let's begin with celebrity news. A lot of things happening in the world of celebrity. First, yesterday, Ellen came out in discussing on David Letterman about the sexual assault that she had as a child. And she was sexually molested by a stepfather. And she was quite candid about the effects that it had on her. And of course, we were all encouraged that she was able to overcome the sexual harassment. But there's been a lot of conversation on this celebrity news about the fact of those people that kind of hate in the gay community. Is this the reason she's a lesbian? And of course, studies have proven repeatedly that that's not the case. But in celebrity news is Ellen. Next, of course, is the news about Adam Levine. And this is so sad. He's announced very unceremoniously that he is not going to return. And when he announced it this week, NBC didn't even know that he wasn't returning. He was supposed to return to The Voice this fall, and he said, basically, I'm kind of tired of it, and he is not returning.
Because he's moving to my house with me.
Also, this week in celebrity news, Harvey Weinstein. The trial has been going on with many of his accusers, and a settlement has been reached in negotiations for $44 million is a settlement to the accusers. And I'm assuming, because I don't actually know, in case anybody really knows, tell me, I believe that this is going to begin to bring an end to the saga that took place with the women sexually harassed by Harvey Weinstein.
Hush money.
Yeah, exactly. Final news in celebrity news this week. I know it's a big one. Are you ready? Tomorrow is the finale of RuPaul's Drag Race. It's going to broadcast, no, it's not going to be live. It's going to be tape at VH1. And the finale and the 11th season crown is going to take place.
Team Evie.
One of the, really? That's who you are?
Evie Oddly, who's not a weird person
Oh,
that
I like
supports
her.
that. I know,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
She's
She's
incredible.
super
She
cool.
can bend her body. She's got a great story,
Yeah.
and she's the only one that isn't
This has
obnoxious.
been my least favorite, but next week we're going to cover all the fashion from the finale.
Yeah. Oh, you're going to do a fashion
I'm going to
segment.
do a fashion
Oh,
segment
very
on
good.
these queens.
Very
The
good.
personalities.
That's great. One of the things in celebrity news about Drag Race, I thought interesting that it's not so much focusing like it has in past seasons of who is going to win of the three finalists, but rather how many people speak poorly about this season and RuPaul's Drag Race in general, that they're kind of bored with it, which I thought was interesting because it was just 7 months ago that the show won the historic Emmy for Best Reality Show and RuPaul for Best Host. What is it about the gay community where we are just so fickle? We love you and we hate you.
I don't think it's that. I think it was a poor season. I think the contestants were not up to par with the other ones. I don't think it was like.
No, the contestants were fine. Any kind of reality TV show perfects the form, and then it runs that for a couple of seasons, and then people start to get bored with it because you can predict what happens via the editing. It's at a high stage now. We all know what's going to happen before it happens. It's just done out.
But out of all the reality shows, that's the one, because you have so many different personalities, and each queen brings with them several different personalities in their own head.
Except Ariel.
Yes, she barely had one. I think the show was great. I didn't think it was a bad season. I think the challenges were super cool. I think there were different challenges that we hadn't seen before. The one thing I can say about that show is that they have very young queens on now, and they have queens like Brooklyn Heights, who I know and who I've seen compete at Miss Continental, because I'm in my early hundreds. They have
And you say that,
and there's
and
a
you
lot
make
of
that joke like
yes.
it's not true,
But
because it is
it
true.
is.
Yeah.
There's a lot of girls out there that could slay so hard, and they gear it towards a much younger audience, which is great, and it's a great opportunity for those young girls.
Do
But-
you think older queens should be performing in the contest?
Well,
at
I'm an
RuPaul's?
older queen, and I've auditioned 4 times,
Yeah,
and I would love to do it.
oh, you've
Absolutely, I
auditioned
think it's a
4
great
times.
show.
Yes, I would love.
It's a great
We'd all
platform.
support you, but I want to go back to
Just
Brooklyn.
suck a dick.
I want to go. Oh, I'm happily will do that every night. But unrelated to that, with Brooklyn, is she
Yes.
really so much of a a mean ice queen, kind of a bitch, or do you think that it was a
I've
staged
hung out
Have you
with
relationship?
heard
her
of
one
reality
time.
television?
Do you think she staged the relationship with Vanjie?
Everyone in
I
America
don't think
thinks
she
you're
did.
funny and nice. It's reality television.
No, I've hung out with Brooklyn. She was super sweet, super cool. As far as Vanjie goes, I don't know, but I know Brooklyn did sleep with my friend Athena Dion. Hi, how you doing?
Oh,
that's
and name
So
drop
and she said
number
it on
one.
the show. She's been a tranny chaser once or twice, 3 times a lady.
Okay, that's funny. We'll all be watching, and we'll see what goes on with RuPaul.
Thanks for tuning in to It's Happening Out, America's most popular live gay talk show. If you like what you saw, make sure to click the subscribe button right there. See it?